Welcome to the second episode of Behind the Message in our new studio. If you remember, a couple weeks ago, we had two of our elders, Larry and Mike, on here as we discussed the Jesus follower and racism. If you haven't watched that video yet, I encourage you to do so. You can still go and watch the video from the Vimeo app. Tonight in Behind the Message, we are having Bible 2020 trivia. Awesome. So with us tonight, we will have 3 Bible trivia guests. But don't just watch them as you watch the video. Play along at your house. See who can be the Bible 2020 trivia who's within the group you're watching it with. Maybe it's your life group. Maybe it's your family. Maybe it's a room full of strangers. Who will be the champion? So let's meet our contestants tonight. First with us, we have Benji Nunn. Benji is married to his wife Coral, and they have 2 kids named Bentley and Ellie. Benji leads a life group and serves as a life group coach. He's also taught preschool and financial peace. Benji is a financial advisor during the day, and he's currently halfway through the seminary program of the leadership training program here at Tri-Cities Baptist. The biggest strike against Benji is that he is a Duke basketball fan. Welcome, Benji.
Boo!
Extra points.
Also with us is Rob Gay. He is Rob, if you've been with us behind the message at the physical location, that was awful. You're going to edit that. No. Yes, you are. You can. If you've been with us behind the message for the past year, you know that Rob is a regular behind the message. He serves as a life group guide and leads our life group assimilation team. Rob is married to his wife Faith, and they have 2 daughters. Rob also is a financial planner, and little known fact about Rob, he's always dreamed of being a Bible trivia champ.
Yes.
Tonight could be your night, Rob.
Probably not.
Probably.
Last but not least, we have Laura Cabanis, who has been at Tri-Cities for a long time. She grew up in our student ministry, and now she is on staff and serves as our student ministry director. She's also a graduate of our Tri-Cities leadership training program. She enjoys long walks, eating at Pie 5, and getting caught in the rain. Welcome,
Why
Laura.
would you bring up Pie 5?
Oh, I'm sorry. Pie 5 closed. I'm
It
sorry.
closed.
I'm sorry. Go to Chick-fil-A, Laura. So real quick, we'll kick it over to Wes. Wes, could you give us a rundown of the rules?
So I am serving as the official timekeeper, judge, and rules official. I mean, that's what I'm called, rules official. Anytime I want to speak, this lovely taboo buzzer will indicate I got something to say. Here are the rules, okay? Each player has 1 ringing in device in front of them. Each one of them can ring in any time during the question being asked and wait to be called upon, okay? If they answer incorrectly, the question will finish being read, and they won't have another chance to answer, only the remaining contestants. 1 point will be awarded for each correct answer, unless specified in the question by our host. There'll be no penalty for incorrect answers, unless the official judge and scorekeeper determines the player is entering an exorbitant number of guesses just because they want to ring in first. You'll get a subjective penalty levied by the judge. The official judge and scorekeeper also reviews disputed or close answers. My ruling is final. The game will be played for 35 minutes. The player with the most points at the end wins. And our final rule is and this is really important at home, there are 6 categories, okay? The person who gets the previous answer correctly gets to choose the category, and our host chooses a question. Laura has control of the board first, as our attempt to be chivalrous here in our Behind the Message studios. Laura has control of the board. The categories are people and places. This is really simple. All the answers are famous people or places in the Old Testament. Big truths. So you'll be given a 2020 message big truth and have to name the book of the Bible that goes with it. Bible verses is our 3rd category. That's really simple. Jeremy will read a short verse or passage, and you'll name the book of the Bible it belongs in for 1 point.
Psalm 119.
For 2 points, you tell us the chapter it's in also. Pop culture connection is our 4th category. Each question connects the Bible to some aspect of popular culture like sports, art, music, etc. By the numbers, each answer in this category is a number. And lastly, random. What's in that? Random stuff.
Awesome. Could you tell our contestants what they win tonight?
The contestants win bragging rights, lots of respect, and a big, thick book.
Awesome. What book will that be, Wes?
Well, it probably depends on which ones I have a surplus of. Tonight.
All right. So are you all excited to play?
So
Even more
excited.
so now.
All right. Let's get it on. Laura Cavanis,
Yes.
we will shoot the board over to you. Pick a topic.
We will begin with the big truths category.
Big truths.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Ready.
God's people pursue holiness.
Leviticus.
Leviticus, that's right. Laura Cavanis, first one on the board because
She
you
studied
got
it.
it
She
right.
studied it.
Yeah.
You get to pick the next category.
Big truths.
Big truths. God works all things
Genesis.
according to the counsel of His will.
Esther.
Esther is right.
I pay attention in church, boys.
All right, Laura is off to a fast start with this one. What will the category be?
Bible verses.
Bible verses. Okay.
I studied this one too.
Are you?
Because you've been here a long time.
I read the whole Old Testament.
I am. Wow. So Bible verses. Are you ready?
Yes.
In those days, there was no king in.
Judges. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah!
The chapter.
In the chapter.
Oh, 1.
Do we get to? Can I buzz
Sure.
for that? 21.
Oh my goodness! Yes.
Each of you with a point.
Each a point.
So far, I'm glad I came.
So, Mr. Booth, you have the answers. So you can.
You keep looking at it.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm scoring.
Will
but
that
you-
work out?
It was a split.
Yeah, I
it
got
was a
you.
split tender question.
Fair enough.
So
Okay.
is what it was. So far, I just want to say that your last name's none. Your score is none.
Yes, it is.
All right.
He
So
worked on that for
Benji.
last week.
I know. You've been thinking
Yes.
about that one. haven't
So Benji, go on ahead and take control of the board.
Random for 100, please.
Random for 100. What feast did God institute?
I don't even know.
Benji.
Tabernacles. Wait.
No.
Wait.
Rob, I believe you also.
Passover.
Yes.
There we go.
Nice.
How'd you know that?
Because I have a green button.
Oh.
Okay.
And I was hoping you would say tabernacle.
All right, Rob, you control the board.
Let's go random, please.
Random. God's promises to Abraham appear in Genesis 12 through 15.
True.
Name 2 of the 4 promises.
Great nation in my name. Oh, and a land.
You got it.
That's right.
got it.
Good job. All right, Rob, you still control the board. What would you like to go with?
Let's do pop culture connection.
Pop culture connection.
Who wrote the pop
And
culture?
for the
questions?
record,
Like,
He
what
got him from
generation
he
we
got him from
talking about?
VH1 Classic.
For the record, I do believe that Rob is the favorite in the pop culture connection category.
All right.
Mostly based on age. But
That's fair. 'Cause I'm oldest
Um,
in the room.
Here we go. All right, pop culture. What Kevin Bacon movie quotes Ecclesiastes?
I have no idea.
Who's Kevin Bacon?
That is sad.
Lost Boys.
No.
Gone with the Wind.
that is wrong and
No,
ridiculous.
I. Okay.
Laura,
I have
do
literally
you
no
know?
idea.
Do you know a Kevin Bacon movie?
No.
All right. Time has expired.
Footloose.
Okay.
I really
That's
thought
that's,
that
that's
was-
fair.
All right, this goes back to you, Rob.
Yes. Okay. Pop culture again.
What actor played the lead role in the 2014 movie Noah?
It's yes. Got a beard. Not.
A staff.
In a boat.
Yes. I can see it.
A lot of animals.
3, 2, 1.
This is terrible. On that.
One.
I don't know.
It's not Will Ferrell.
It's not Will Ferrell.
I got the closest.
There were birds on the boat.
All right. Jeremy.
Russell Crowe.
What did you say?
Crow.
He just scored. Rob, you haven't done anything with it, but the board,
I
is,
may have-
but the board is still yours.
I'm gonna stick with it.
Pop culture?
Pop culture.
All right. To test your refined sensibilities, what famous artist sculpted the famous statue of King David in 1504?
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo.
Okay.
Not to be confused with Donatello or Leonardo
So
or Raphael.
proceed with the reading of the rest of the question, and this is a toss-up for all three of you.
Yes, in 1504. Or in what city is the statue located?
Florence, Italy.
Florence, Italy.
All right.
A 2 for Rob.
Rob has taken the lead.
We will stay in that category. I'm going to milk it.
What popular 60s song quotes Ecclesiastes?
Time by the Birds.
Name the title, artist, or sing us a few bars. You've got the artist right.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
it's
technically-
to everything turn, there's a season,
There we go.
turn.
There you go. It's turn,
Turn, not
Never
time.
heard that song before in my life.
Yeah.
Um,
Is that the last in that category?
I was born in
No.
92.
I feel gypped by the pop
There-
culture
Yeah.
questions.
there is still one more question available in that category.
We will take it.
Name 2 famous people that have one of these names in their name, either first or last. Shortened nicknames count as well. Adam, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and Joseph.
Adam Levine.
We need one more.
And Josephines.
Who?
Josephines, Fiends, whatever. Yeah,
We'll
he's
take
Adam.
it.
Okay.
There we go.
I said Adam Levine for my wife. I said that. first.
Other acceptable answers and possible answers could have been Abraham Lincoln, Adam Sandler, Adam Driver, or Kylo Ren would have been acceptable. Adam West or Old Batman.
Because Adam
John
Driver plays
Adams.
Kylo Ren.
Isaac Hayes for you Shaft fans. Sir Isaac Newton or Jacob from Twilight for Daniel. Okay.
Let's go Bible verses.
Bible verses. Only be strong and very courageous. All right, Benji.
Joshua.
Joshua, can you give me the chapter as well?
1.
Joshua 1. Benji, that's 2 points for you.
Good job.
Big game
Yes.
by Benji Nunn. All right, Benji, you control the board.
I like that one. Bible verse for 300, please.
I'm glad that you like the Bible. God said to Moses, I am who I... That would be cavernous.
Exodus.
Okay?
3.
3.
2 points.
Yes. So close.
I mean,
By a millimeter.
By millimeter.
or a millisecond.
All right. Cavernous, you control the board.
Do we have more Bible verses?
We have 2 more
We'll
verses.
stay in Bible verses.
Okay. Behold, days are coming, declares the Lord, when I will make a new covenant. Benji.
Psalms.
And I will make... Oh, did you actually click your button?
I did not click my button.
Did you not? Okay.
So I have to wait for you to finish.
It was a
reading.
check swing.
Yeah.
You have to keep reading.
Keep
I'm
reading.
getting ready to. You look like you're going to answer. You had your kazoo there. When I will declares, well, I'll start over. Behold, days are coming, declares the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, not like the covenant which I made with their fathers in the day I took them by hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt. My covenant which they broke, although I was a husband to them, declares the Lord. But this is the covenant which I will make with the house of Israel after those days, declares the Lord. I will put my law within them, and on their heart I will write it.
That's weak. I hope you get it.
To me, that says
Sure, I
I
just wanted
may
to beat
know, but
Rob
I'm starting to doubt myself.
That's exactly what it is. I just really wanted to beat Rob just in case. Jeremiah?
Yes,
31?
31. There we go. 2 on the board.
I was hoping you would miss it, so I could, because I was iffy.
Okay, so we have one more question in that category,
We'll take that.
and we will stick with Bible verses.
We like the Bible.
And I'm glad. That's a good
Can we
thing.
go back to pop culture?
We can if you
We can.
get on the board again, Rob.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the verse. Thus says the Lord of hosts, I took you from the pasture, from following the sheep, and you should be prince over my people Israel. And I have been with you wherever you went, and have cut off all your enemies from before you. I will make for you a great name,
Genesis.
like the name of the great ones of the earth, and I will give you rest from all your enemies. Moreover, the Lord declares to you that the Lord will make you a house when your days are fulfilled and you lie down with your fathers. I will raise up your offspring after you, who shall come from your body, and I will establish his kingdom. He shall build a house for my name, and I will establish the throne of, yes,
Ezekiel.
of his kingdom forever.
So Laura gets a free answer because
Because we're
first
awful.
two of those did.
We don't know the Bible.
Are you done reading?
Yeah.
It was a really long passage.
At this
It was,
point.
but there was
It's a really important one in the Old Testament, so I'm really hoping you can come through.
Please miss
Oh,
it.
there's
That-
no way that I can come
that
through.
was
Now that you
six-
said that, you
Way too
totally
much
ruined
pressure.
that.
That was 6 verses giving you all a chance to answer that question.
How many verses are in the Old Testament total?
3,
Isaiah.
2, nah.
Buzz it. 2 Samuel 7, 8 through 14.
That was my next guess.
That is God's promise
Me
to King
too.
David.
Yes. So, Cabinus, you still have the board.
Oh no. We'll go people and places for 100, please, Bledsoe.
People and places.
Yes.
Who was the mother of the prophet Samuel?
Who is Hannah?
Hannah. Hannah
Who
is,
Good job.
and also my sister-in-law.
Probably
She's
not
named
the same
Hannah,
one.
not the same one.
Same name.
Not the same one. So Hannah, if you're watching.
Confused.
Well, we can stay in people and places.
People and places. Who did Samuel anoint as the first king of Israel? Benji.
Saul.
Are you asking us or telling us?
Saul?
I'm like, wait, is this a
It was Saul. Are you hitting your buzzer at all?
He milliseconds.
So that's what it sounds
That's
like.
what it
millimeters?
Okay.
But it sounds like we've not.
I
even
feel like I've been skipping you because I don't hear a sound.
That was, and I didn't push that one as hard.
Okay.
So when I said I thought Rob was the favorite in pop culture, I didn't mean you could sit out the rest of the game.
That's fair.
That's in 1 Samuel, though, right?
That's true. Okay.
Points?
So, there are, so who, Benji, you got that.
Benji.
Okay,
Oh,
Benji, so
I don't
you
know.
own the board.
I don't quite know what to do with myself.
It won't last long.
People and places for, I don't know how many hundred. 400?
It's still
50
1 point.
cents. There are 7 characters in the book of Ruth. Name at least 4 of them. Rob.
Mordecai, Nebuchadnezzar.
This is the book of Ruth, not Esther.
Esther.
Cabinets.
Name 7.
In the book of Ruth,
Yeah, name 4
Oh.
of the 7.
Ruth, Naomi, Boaz, Elimelech.
You got it right. Good job.
Other 3, Orpah, Malin, and Chilion.
I would have said Orpah. That's Oprah.
I got to keep my women straight in the Bible.
Okay, Laura Cabinus.
Are there more people and places?
There are 2 more
Okay.
people and or places.
People and places.
God's people interact with numerous foreign peoples in the lands surrounding them throughout their history in the Old Testament. Many of their names end with ites. No mosquito bites and stalactites do not count.
That'd be stalactites.
Stalag-
What did you say?
Stalactites.
Rocks in the
Yeah,
cave.
cave.
Yeah.
We know.
Name
At least 4 of them.
For the
4?
heights.
Yes, that's not a
I was
stalactite.
hoping
or
you
a
would say
mosquito
like
bite.
2. Hittites, Moabites, Jebusites, Gadites, Benjamites, Westites.
We will take that. I don't know. I don't remember ever seeing the word Gadites, but technically there would have been people of the tribe of Gad who probably would have been referred to as Gad.
I was going to say Egyptites if that was.
Well, no, technically, I'm sorry. I can't take that because the question was numerous foreign peoples in the lands, not one of the tribes. So no, that's close.
This game is
So-
rigged.
You got a buzzer.
Could you say those one more time?
No.
Am
Yes.
I allowed to use some of the ones that he did?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, now I've forgotten what he said.
Oh.
Hittites.
There's a camera right there.
I know. Jebusites, Amalekites, and oh no, he said 3.
There's probably like 12 more.
I know.
I already
I
forgot
don't
what you
have
said.
another one.
If you will give me in 5 seconds a name of another people
No.
group who doesn't end with the word "it," then I will
Assyrian?
count it.
Yep.
Yes.
There you go.
Also, Amalekites, Canaanites, Edomites, Ammonites,
Canaanites.
Canaanites, Ishmaelites, yeah, Canaanites.
That was
Also.
such an
Yeah.
easy one.
We also would have taken Egyptians, Babylonians, or Persians.
So she gets a half point for that one?
I said
That was a
Egyptian.
hard
I said
one.
He
Egyptianites.
said Egyptites.
You didn't say Egyptians?
Yes.
He did say Egyptites.
I did.
But Gadites ruined you.
Also Benji
Okay.
wins.
Speaking as one.
I have good authority.
This will be our last question before a brief intermission
For a brief
and scoring update.
Yes. All right, Laura, you still control the board.
We'll finish that category.
We will finish people and places. On what mountain does Moses meet with God?
Sinai.
We will count it, but we should wait until the host calls upon the respondent.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm sorry.
You declared yourself quicker than Rob,
We made eye contact.
which was true. I guess if you're going,
That's the official.
if you're just basing it off of history and repetition, then yes. No
I
offense, Rob.
apologize.
That's fair. None taken.
I
All right, Wes. So let's kick it over to you. Can you give us a quick scoring update?
After about half the game or so, Laura Cabinets is in the lead with 11,
Ooh.
followed by Rob Gay with 6. I think most of his in the one category.
Yes.
And Benji with 4. And for the record, Benji has the most wrong answers.
Oh, that's. What kind of book do I get? Do I get a skinny book for that one? Or?
You should get a bigger book. For
That's
that.
true.
Yeah.
It's called
Trivia
the
for
Bible.
dummies.
And just so you'll know,
Yes, it's
you
study
have
novel.
Study Bible.
3 questions remaining from random, all of by the numbers, and 3 left in big truths for the balance of the game.
Okay.
So now we just saw the score of our contestants. How's the score going at your home? Who's the big winner? Who looks to be the champion? I don't know, but one thing I know for sure, everybody's probably beating Benji Nunn. All right,
Without a
guys.
doubt.
So, Laura, you had control of
Yes.
the board, and Benji is our biggest loser. So we're going to kick it over to Benji, let him take control of the board in the second
Nice.
half. Benji, what would you like to
Let's
do?
try a new category, Jeremy. There, by the numbers for 100.
By the numbers. You're a financial planner. Numbers are your game.
Hopefully.
Maybe you'll do better
isn't fair.
here. How many books are in the Old Testament?
36. I feel like I should know that.
Yes.
Acknowledge me. Yes,
Laura.
so I
Well,
guess-
at first you just sounded like that. You didn't blow on it. I'm like, I don't
I
know.
just want to be sure.
Yes.
39.
Laura.
Damn.
39.
I think this game is rigged.
You want to switch?
Oh.
I'm just embarrassing
They
myself.
teach you that at the very last of seminary. Don't worry, you'll get there.
Oh, okay.
Right before you walk across the stage.
39.
Yeah.
All right, Cabinets, you have control of the board.
We can continue and by the numbers.
How many sons did Jacob have? Benji.
12.
You did not sound confident.
Are you asking us or telling us?
Wait. I'm questioning everything that I say now.
It was 12.
Yes!
Good job, Benji.
12.
Benji,
Oh,
you
yeah,
have control of the board.
um,
You're not used to this.
Yeah, I know.
You get to pick now.
Big truce for 300.
Big truce for 300. God opposes the proud, but gives grace.
I believe that's Cabinets.
That was Cabinets.
For that was 1st and 2nd Samuel.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
The Samuels.
My
That's
guess,
Samuel.
my guess was
Samuel.
songs.
There's only
so.
2 books in our English Bibles.
Right, yes. You control the board.
Back to by the numbers.
Back to by the numbers.
Yes.
The name Pentateuch is
It's Benji.
5?
5!
Oh,
Oh, hand sanitizer?
yeah.
Benji, you now control the board again.
By the numbers for 500.
On what day of creation did God create man?
That was her. That
I
was.
think that's Laura, as much as I would have said it was Rob.
6.
I did too.
Day 6.
6. Day
I was
6.
rooting for you.
Thank you.
I wanted to follow my heart, but we know it's deceitful above all things, so I couldn't go with it.
Where is
But hey, but I pointed.
Oh, I win.
Oh, yeah, that's not a question.
Hey,
Not a question.
For the record,
Unofficial question.
I pointed to her that she got it first.
That is
You know,
true.
true. That was
you-
very
you-
gracious.
If you keep up this gracious spirit, you might get a point for humility
For
and
grace.
yeah.
Nice.
Well,
You're
in my-
decreasing
You
so she
did
can
ask
increase.
what about grace earlier.
Yes, I did.
It's true. Okay, Laura, as usual, you control the board.
By the numbers.
By the number, this is the final question in this category.
So it's worth 3,000 points.
Exactly. In what?
Is there a daily double? Sorry to interrupt.
No.
No.
You're asking now.
But I am going to.
It's a disappointment.
Okay. In what year BC did the Babylonians destroy Jerusalem and take God's people into captivity? Rob.
450.
No.
Can it be roughly?
We're looking for the number to be exact.
You have a lot.
Benji.
545 BC.
You are incorrect.
Free guess for Miss Cabanis.
Well, you know 2 aren't right, so.
Are they close?
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
I didn't say 450-ish.
5 seconds.
540.
586.
I was the closest. Half
That
point,
finishes
half point.
out.
And that
by the
still got
numbers.
you
0.
This is not horseshoes and hand grenades.
It is
But if it
not.
was, Psalms would have been really close.
So, Cabinet, you
Yes.
have control of the board.
Can you remind me where we have questions
I
remaining?
think we're just
we,
big truths.
we are down to 2 categories, random and big truths.
Go big truths.
That's your wheelhouse.
Big
This is
truths.
my guess.
She says, go big or go home.
Not what I said, but sure.
God calls his people to be faithful voices of truth. Benji.
Genesis.
I didn't.
Cabinet.
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah.
That would make more sense.
There were 2 weeks of that, and they were not that long ago.
I was out for one of them.
So
I
is
was
Big
just-
Truth, is that a new thing that we're doing?
Do you want me to take away all your points?
What's the big idea, Rob?
I don't know.
A quick score
Big
update.
truth.
Laura has built a healthy advantage. 15.
She wants that big book.
However, Benji has climbed out of the cellar and is now tied with Rob for second
That's
or
not-
last. Depending on
Wait, how many
you
points
count.
does she have?
15.
15
And
and
we-
It doesn't matter.
6.
6? So we have 12
So
combined.
basically, you two are
Yeah.
We're
playing.
teaming up for the last 4
Boys
questions.
versus girls.
You two are playing. Yeah. For a second. Okay.
Combine your score and you're still losing.
Yes, we are.
But we're closer.
Yes. Okay.
Big truths.
Big
So you're
truth.
telling
This
me
will
there's a
finish
chance.
out the big truth category. The Lord gives and the Lord takes
Away.
Rob.
That's not what you wanted, is it?
Away.
Judges.
Cabinet. Job.
Why did I say judges?
So start with a J.
It's a lot like Rob, but Job. Been funny if you would have said job. We are down to our final category,
Random,
which is random. Random questions about random things.
but still the Bible.
But still the Bible. Cabinet. You control the board.
Random.
I'm glad she chose it.
I guess that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, you didn't do that on purpose?
No. Yes.
Oh, okay.
I saw what you did there, but I saw it too late.
Yeah.
What 2 tribes belong to the Southern King? Benji.
Judah and Benjamin.
Good job.
Good job.
A little quick on the draw, Rob.
I was.
We will continue to finish out the last category
Random,
of random.
please.
Thank you.
What category would you like?
I would.
I'd rather have numbers one, but
You really didn't do good at any of them, did you? Name the longest and shortest books.
That's Mr. Rob.
Rob.
The longest book would be Psalm.
that was my guess.
The shortest book would be Jude.
Neither of
Correct.
those were correct. Name the longest and shortest books of the Old Testament.
I'm gonna just turn mine over.
Benji.
Psalms and Nahum.
When I said that neither one of his were correct, he chose
Oh wait,
Psalms.
neither one of them.
You deserve a buzz for that.
Well, that was my guess. Psalms.
If ESPN was still doing Come On Man right now, that would be on it.
I can do it.
Isaiah. Is that right? Because
No,
there's no use in me
it's-
continuing.
it's
That's
not.
not right.
It is not. It is Jeremiah and Obadiah.
Obadiah.
That's
Nahum was
That's
close
the
though, right?
one.
They were letters in the alphabet.
So yes.
This is
for all.
the-
This is for the game right here.
Before we do the final question, can you give us one final update on the score?
Yeah, so our champion is going to be Laura. She currently has 16.
Can we wager though?
Benji has 7,
Still
and Rob
not
has
enough.
6. So what we're playing for here,
Second.
Rob, is second.
Yeah, playing for second.
Okay, so
Tie.
Cabinet
Playing for the
16,
first loser.
Rob 6, Benji 7.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
What if we make this last question worth 11 points?
Yes.
That's not
Bravo.
the official rules, and the judge says no.
Oh, okay.
10. 10.
We got a killjoy over here.
Proceed.
Final question in the final category of random. What Persian king robbed.
Xerxes.
Who?
Xerxes.
Benji.
Artaxerxes.
What Persian king did God raise up to defeat the Babylonians and allow God's people to return to their homeland in 538 BC?
I want the numbers.
The numbers don't matter.
You just said numbers. I don't know.
How much are you gonna win by?
I don't know. Cyrus?
Good. Laura.
Cyrus?
Yes.
That's the only other Persian king, right?
That ends the round with the final score being Laura 17, Benji in second with 7, and Rob in third with 6.
Read your Bible, children.
This landslide score reminds me of the West Virginia-Tennessee game a couple years ago, played in Charlotte. Anyways,
I think what this teaches is that pop culture connection is less important than Bible knowledge.
That's probably a good lesson to be learned. Rob.
Yes.
okay, so
I do a lot with big truths in my day.
we have a clear winner at Bible 2020 trivia here tonight at Behind the Message. But how did you do at your home? Did anybody beat Laura with 17 points? If you did, email us at behindthemessage@tcbchurch.org. And then the second round of Bible 2020 trivia, you will be up against our current champion.
Oh, you did not mention this when you asked me to be a part of this.
That is news to the official judge as well.
I thought this was a one-time thing.
But we can make this happen. Thank you for joining us tonight at Behind the Message.